Airports can be quite comfy, and airport officials can be very welcoming too. But rest assured, these guys won't hold back if you're found in violation of the rules and regulations of that airport. Not even celebrities, with all their money and fame, can maneuver their way out of TSA officers. These celebrities in this video got to learn this the hard way. Here are 10 celebrities who got into trouble at airports. Number 1, Plies. Algernon Lanier Washington, aka Plies, got himself in a naughty situation when he brought a pistol into an airport. Now you're probably thinking, well, that shouldn't be a crime if he's got a permit. Newsflash, he had none. Yet he boldly walked into the Tampa International Airport like he owned the place. Plies didn't just carry a 9mm, but also brought along some ammo. Now, we don't know if he was headed for a gang war or if he was expecting a drive-by, but TSA officials wasted no time confiscating the weapon. Plies was arrested on the spot. And here's the interesting thing. It turned out the airport authorities would have arrested this rapper anyway, even if he did come along with a permit. That's because carrying weapons into airports is illegal in the state of Florida. News of Plies' arrest soon trended on social media, though he ended up getting released that very day after posting bail. I guess it pays to be a rapper after all. Number 2, Gretchen Wilson. Famous country music singer Gretchen Wilson got her own taste of airport fiasco when she got involved in an altercation on her flight. According to reports, Gretchen was waiting to use the bathroom on the plane when she realized the passenger who got in before she was taking too much time. To worsen matters, the woman in question almost hit Gretchen with the restroom door on her way out. That was it for Gretchen. She was pissed. A hot verbal exchange followed, disturbing passengers on the flight. Gretchen was especially furious because the woman didn't just rain insults, but also reported her to the flight staff. It was like adding insult to injury, and it was just a narrow escape that these women didn't tear themselves apart on the plane. Upon landing, Gretchen was arrested by the police for charges of breaching the peace. However, the charges were soon dropped after she agreed to donate money to charity. It seems money really does solve all problems. Number 3, Jwes Santana. One of the craziest stories of celebrities getting nabbed at airports is that of American rapper Jwes Santana. In March 2018, this young rapper visited Newark Liberty International Airport, attempting to make a smooth, evasive pass through security with a loaded gun in his luggage. However, he found himself in a hot mess when airport authorities found the loaded Derringer .38 caliber handgun tucked away in his carry-on bag. Realizing he'd been nabbed, Santana ran away from the scene, abandoning all his belongings and making a smart getaway with a taxi. This crazy move made him a wanted man, and he went into hiding for a few days before finally surrendering himself to the police. He was slammed into jail and sent to court later that year for trials, where he earned himself a 27-month sentence. Number 4, MFM Rome supermodel. A pretty model nearly caught TSA officials off guard with her charming looks until they found there was more to her than meets the eye. The stunning model, who was only identified with the initials MFM, appeared so attractive both behind and in front, stunning TSA officials in Rome's Fiumicino airport. But when she was questioned, one thing led to another, and they realized she had been carrying lots of cocaine in breast and buttock implants. In fact, it turned out the mesmerizing breasts and buttocks were fake after all. About 130 pounds of cocaine were seized, and the model was quickly arrested. Number 5, Meek Mill. The famous 37-year-old rapper found himself in the unforgiving clutches of PSA agents when he went head-to-head with staff at the St. Louis International Airport in May 2017. The fierce fight actually started because Mill refused to take a photo with one of the airport employees. Unwilling to take no for an answer, the employee alongside his colleague started a drama which Mill and his entourage were more than willing to play along with. In the end, the two employees, Justin Card and D'Angelo Webb, alongside Mill, were charged with misdemeanor assault. All 3 bad boys were summoned to court, where Mill managed to make a deal to drop the assault charge for some community service. Talk about a lucky escape. Number 6, Black China. It's never a good idea to get high right before booking a plane ticket. But I guess this celeb didn't get the memo. The well-known American TV star, Black China, got herself arrested for public intoxication and unlawful possession of nasty substances. This embarrassing incident took place in January 2016 when the TV star was en route to London for a sweet deal. China had stopped in Austin, Texas to book a connecting flight to her destination, only to end up in cuffs. It turns out the hot chick was high, and officers couldn't deal with her sassy behavior. She was escorted off the premises in cuffs, a most embarrassing moment. Police officers told news reporters that she was causing a disturbance, but that wasn't all. When the cops peeked into her bag, they found 2 pills of the drug named ecstasy, carefully secured in a sunglasses case. Reports later came in that same day telling how China had verbally abused a bartender earlier for refusing to give her more alcohol. Whether it was the alcohol or the drug that made her go nuts, we'll never know. But she was taken into custody that day and only got to taste fresh air when her partner came the next day to bail her out. Number 7. Tekashi 69. It's a tough world out there, and you never know when you may need to square off against some knuckleheads once in a while, but never do it in front of an airport. Tekashi 69 realized the hard way that his fame couldn't save him from the law after he and his entourage got wrapped up in a street fight with another group right outside the Los Angeles International Airport in February 2018. After investigations were made and cops were trying to figure out what caused the brawl, they realized it was all due to the fact that men in Tekashi 69's gang were trash-talking the women in the other group. It's not every day you get to see grown-ass men fighting over women. The brief brawl was so serious, it spread out into the open street in a short while and even attracted the police. However, when the cops came, no one wanted to press charges. Maybe they finally realized how much they made a fool of themselves. Number 8. TPain. Famous American rapper TPain found himself in the claws of airport officials at the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport after they found a gun in his carry-on bag. The bag wasn't really in TPain's possession because it was being held by his bodyguard. However, officials weren't having any of that, as both men were detained immediately. After the police showed up, TPain smoothly presented his permit for the gun, and it was returned to his possession. However, this wasn't in any way a license for him to take it on board the plane. The rapper had it sent back before continuing his flight. Days later, the Auto-Tune King, speaking on the incident, remarked that it was an honest mistake as they had put the gun in several weeks earlier and didn't remember to take it out. He further clarified that he has permits for all his guns. Talk about a certified G. Number 9. Gigi Hadid. American supermodel Gigi Hadid nearly ended her career when she attempted to sift past airport security with a chest full of marijuana. The incident took place at the Owen Roberts International Airport on July 10, 2023, and was a major headline story for the entire week. Gigi Hadid had been traveling with her friend Leah McCarthy. Border control agents were simply scanning their luggage when they found small stashes of weed or marijuana. They were quickly arrested and jailed, but later released on bail. Hadid's sidekick later told reporters that the supermodel wasn't shipping drugs, but had purchased the weed from a license place, and that the suspicious drug was actually meant for medical purposes. Now, we don't know who's lying here, but at least we know the supermodel got fined $1,000. Number 10. Manu Adams. A famed British model and TikToker got a taste of jail after his attempt to smuggle cocaine out of the country failed woefully. Manu was nabbed at the Jorge Chavez International Airport with 6 pounds of cocaine hidden in his suitcase. Reports have it that the drugs were tactfully sealed into the back of his suitcase, indicating that this was a deliberate attempt to smuggle drugs out of town. It was a very nasty situation, and the culprit earned himself 7 years in a Peruvian prison. Manu Adams' arrest was a real shocker, a shameful fall from greatness and fame. At the end of the day, not even TikTok fans could save this guy from the law. That's all for this video. Let us know in the comments which other celebrities have gotten nabbed at airports. Also, like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more interesting videos. Bye for now.